check out this place. This is a gazebo or something, and it's incredibly gorgeous, and there is the lake beside it. When I first saw this, I knew that it was love at first sight. And I knew that I had to see it. See, there's a lake. I knew that I had to see it from closer. So this is in Tibet Brook Park in New York, in Yonkers. And when I got here in New York, I had some expectations, and I had some basic picture of how it should look like, and it was totally different. And I was surprised, and I never thought that this was such an amazing place. So here are a few things that most of the European people think wrong about New York. I won't talk about the whole USA because that's different, but yes. So 10 things you have never known about New York as a European. The first is that most of the people are not fat here, and it's probably because if you don't have a car, you have to use the subway and you have to walk a lot. So since I've been here, I've lost lots of weight because I was walking for hours when I added everything. And it's fun because it's beautiful, and yes, you can't really skip walking. If you have a car, you will spend lots of time in traffic, but who knows? Actually, I haven't seen crazy traffic jams here, so maybe they happen from time to time, and like in those problematic time periods when people go to work and they are coming from work, but actually, okay. So that comes to the second thing, which is the streets are not crazy crowded. Times Square, yes. Otherwise, it's totally normal. People walk a lot, but it's not so crowded that you can't move. Like most of the pictures show of New York. And when I came here, I thought that New York was a stinky big city, and it was full of houses and nothing else. Actually, that was wrong, because it has tons of parks and they are beautiful. You have lots of nature and it's incredible. So I was blown away of the beauty of this place. There's the Hudson River and there's the ocean, and there comes the next thing, that New York has some beaches. So if you want to visit one of them, go to Brighton Beach or Coney Island. So I think Brighton Beach is on Coney Island, but correct me, I'm still a newbie. But sorry, yes, I'm not sick, by the way. It just happened. So the next thing is that people are kind and super supportive. So I have fallen in love with the mindset of people and with their the way they act and the way they are helpful. For example, when I came back, I had a huge luggage, two very huge luggages, super heavy, and everybody wanted to help me. And this is so amazing. So people here are very used to sharing and caring, and it's absolutely amazing. Next thing is, yes, it takes time, a long time probably, to get anywhere, because there are huge distances, and if you are using public transport, for me it takes more than 2 hours to get to Coney Beach from Yonkers. And of course it's not so bad, but yeah, if you go back and forth, that's more than 4 hours, which is crazy. But you can read, or you can do some other stuff which don't require internet and have fun on the train or on the bus. The next thing is, it's not so expensive. So if you go to the right place and you know where to find the things, it's not expensive at all. But you have to know it, and it takes some research, but it's worth it, because I like everything about New York, and it's so good that I can buy food. Actually, food is not as expensive as in Florida, as I've heard. So yeah, it's a great place to live. And yes, another thing that shocked me, when I got here for the first time, I was staying in Coney Island, and on my first full day here, because I got here at night, so next day I went out and I wanted to buy some food in a shop, and I was strolling around. I had no idea where things were or something, and I found a Russian grocery store, and people spoke Russian, and everything was written in Russian, of course in English as well, but I was just blown away. And then I was walking in that area, and I heard more Russian speaking people than English. So yes, this may shock you, but it's the way it is. So as well as in Chinatown, there are people who can't really speak English, and they are not perfect. And the last thing is, there are some people who might have way worse grammar than you, because the US education system, I heard this only, I don't have proof at the moment, but the US education system is like that if you don't have too much money, you may end up in a not so good school, and some of the people don't even learn how to use grammar properly. So you don't have to be ashamed, because people will accept you here just the way you are. Nobody will ask you where you are from, or they will ask you, but like they won't care, like in other places. For example, in more conservative places where people will look like you are an European. So, and actually New York is very much like the European cities, so I'm absolutely in love with it. Absolutely in love with it, and yes, I love New York. I hope this was helpful and interesting, and yes, it's time to end the video. Have an amazing day.